Long ago, in a village called Nazareth, there was a young woman named Mary. Mary's life was just like that of most young women in her village. So one special day, on this day, an angel appeared to Mary.
Greetings, Mary. Do not be afraid. I bring you tidings of joy. You have been chosen to give birth to a son. He will be a great man, the one to save all people.
The angel went to Joseph, Mary's soon-to-be husband, and told him the good news. When it was nearly time for the baby to be born, King Herod made a law that men must go back to their village of birth to pay a special tax. So Mary and Joseph had to travel to Bethlehem. Due to Mary's condition, it took them longer than most to reach the village. By the time they got to the village, all the inns were full. The only space they could find was a stable. It wasn't the best place to give birth, but it was warm and dry.
Mary, have no worry. The angels are watching over us. They will not allow anything to happen to our son.
And so the baby was born. Joseph wrapped him in a blanket and laid him in a crib of hay. Out in the fields, the shepherds saw a bright shining star over the stables.
Look at that star. What do you suppose it means? It is a sign telling you that the Savior has been born, the Savior to save all people. You'll find him in the stable under the star. Just beyond the field was another group following that star. They were 3 wise men from the east who had been following that star all the way from their countries. Along their journey, they came across a poor orphan whose only possession was a drum. The 3 wise men took him in and gave him food and shelter. They told him they were going to greet a baby who would bring peace to the world. When they saw the stable, they got off their camels and walked to the manger. One by one, they presented their gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh. When the little boy saw them offering their gifts, he looked down, somewhat embarrassed. Then he remembered his drum. He looked up at Mary and Joseph. They smiled and nodded. The little boy began to play.
Don't forget to sing with them, Marty.